So you play Jürgen Mossack, a very interesting character in reality and in the film. What do you think, what kind of person is he in your opinion?
A person? Well, I think his intentions, I think initially, their intentions are good. I know that from what I've read, he's a very good lawyer. You know, greed, it's a hard one because it can mask and get in the way of common sense and instinct. And I think I think in part that's what happened here. You know, they took their eye off the ball. They weren't watching the shop. And there are a lot of people, I think there are a lot of people in the food chain before you get to Mossack and Fonseca. You've got financial advisors, you've got bankers, you've got lawyers, you've got all of these people, and anything nefarious or suspicious that was going on. I think the operation got too big. Yeah, but then the money's coming in, and you know, I guess you lose sight of the goal. I'd like to think he's I mean, you know, I'd like to think he's a decent man who it just all started to unravel and got away from them both. You think he's a good guy?
I don't think... I have my doubts, let's say it like this.
I think I give him a sense of humour. You know, I'm representing. It's not a realistic or a naturalistic presentation. You know, it's farce, it's a heightened reality. So I'm representing Mossack, but I'm not necessarily playing him in that sense. Yeah.
As you're talking about representing, even the tenor of the film is like, okay, Mossack and Fonseca are not existing anymore, but the war continues. I mean, the corruption continues, the laundering continues. So, do you see that similar?
What
the laundering, the business with money making, and the rich are getting richer, and they're not caring about laws.
What? Even though they've gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, since the beginning, isn't it? Really. Yeah. I don't think that's going to change. Yeah. It's the same thing. You know, they go, and then other people take their place. You know, you don't fix it all by making an example of Mossack and Fonseca. No, be naive to think that, you know. Yeah, people have stepped up and taken their place, and it's all still, you know, if the law allows it, they're taking advantage of things, and they weren't doing anything illegal. That's the thing. They were working within the framework of the law, not necessarily other people. But yeah, it will continue. Yeah, it'll always be like that, I guess.
So how was it like working with Steven Soderbergh on this idea, on this movie?
Well, I respond two things that I really responded to at the beginning was that one, that I wanted the opportunity of working with Soderbergh and also doing something that was comedic. You know, Scott, who wrote the script, you know, he's taken this very sort of serious subject and has heightened it. It's a farce. And I responded to the script because I thought it was a great way to tell very dense material like this. I thought it was funny, very funny. And so it killed two birds with one stone. It was being able to work with Stephen and being able to do something comedic. And then the added bonus is that then he calls and says, "Hey, we got Meryl Streep," and you go, "That's pretty good." And then I learned that Antonio Banderas was going to play Fonseca, and then Antonio and I met, and we just hit it off. We were just great pals from the word go, which you need. You need that sort of relationship to be able to really service the story. Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Okay.